Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May something. May 29, 2024. We're going to be talking about NXT results because, ladies and gentlemen, we had an interesting NXT. We got two debuts, slash we got one debut, slash return, because we've seen this person debut before in the WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a debut that happened. We found out who attacked Menta 4 because Oro Mensah, Lash Legend, and Jaraka Jackson are still trying to find who attacked Noam Dar. They still think it's Trick Williams. But Lash Legend is promising them Trick Williams did not do it. Did not attack Noam Dar. And then they confronted the Gallus and they said they didn't do it. Because they said they didn't. You will know that we attacked them. Because you saw Wesley, Josh Briggs, and Ivar. You saw what they did, and you guys know it was them because they stayed. They didn't run away. So, and then Oro Mensah says, "I will find Trick because he did it." They still think Trick did it. Lash Legend is telling them, "No, Trick didn't do it." Oro says, "I'm going to find a Trick." And then later on, we saw Oro Mensah got attacked. Oro Mensah got attacked, and Jaraka Jackson says it has to be Trick, and then she says not. And then they went to the backstage. They were in the trainer's office, and the women of the Mensah 4, Lash Legend and Jackson, were talking about. Jackson says, "If this guy is attacking all the Mensah 4, we're next." And Lash Legend says she will talk to Trick Williams personally by herself to get the answers. And we tell you guys more about that because it happened at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we found Roxanne Perez's next opponent for her championship at NXT's Battleground. Roxanne Perez is still thinks that Ava is trying to get rid of her championship reign and calling her a bad champion. Ava came out. She says she never said that she's a bad champion. She never said that. She never said Roxanne is a bad champion. She thinks she's a great champion. But she has to defend her title. And ladies and gentlemen, she brought out her opponent. And it's going to be the Knockouts champion. TNA's Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace, is going to be the challenger for Roxanne Perez, NXT Battleground. Guys, we see Jordan Grace. I was not dreaming. Jordan Grace, with her Knockouts championship on her shoulder, is here on NXT. She has some words to Roxanne Perez. She wants to find out who's a top champion. Would it be the TNA's Knockouts champion, or would it be NXT's Women's champion? And she wouldn't mind walking out Las Vegas with 2 titles. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Grace versus Roxanne Perez for not the Knockouts championship, for the NXT Women's championship. And then we got Stevie Turner in the office of Ava complaining about Jordan Grace. Why did she get a title shot? She wants opportunities. Robert Stone was there as well. She said to Robert Stone, "You got Dante Chandler's opportunity. How about you give me one?" And then she talked about Jordan Grace again, and Jordan Grace came up to her in the office of Ava. She says, "You want an opportunity? I give you an opportunity next week." So we will see Jordan Grace wrestle next week inside the NXT ring. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the only time we're going to see Jordan Grace was in the Royal Rumble because it's a surprise thing. But she comes to NXT, and now she's fighting some WWE superstars. This time we actually could see what she could do because there's not a whole bunch of people in the Royal Rumble match. It's just one person, and she actually pinned the person. She actually could show us what she could do, like she does in TNA. So I'm happy for that. That's crazy. She's still part of TNA. She didn't sign with WWE. She's not a WWE superstar. She's still in TNA because she's a TNA Knockouts champion still. But That's awesome. That means WWE is doing their own Forbidden Door. Their way of Forbidden Door. They're not bringing 10 different guys in their show. I'm happy that they're doing one person. If they do another person, I'm hoping it's in a couple of months, not next week. I'm hoping it's in a couple of months, and let's try to do all the divisions, like the tag teams, or the men's side, the women's side. It will be awesome to see. You know what will be awesome for me to see when we watch TNA, maybe this week or next week, because June 9th is where we get the Battlegrounds. So we got 2 weeks. So I would love to see Roxanne Perez come to TNA where Jordan Grace wrestles. And then they could have a stare down or a crazy talk trash. That would be awesome. Just like what AEW did. AEW guys came to TNA, Impact Wrestling. I just was hoping it was just the rivalries. Like Jordan Grace and Roxanne. Nobody else. Just Roxanne. She shows up to make it more personal of the rivalry. Because it's a short-term rivalry. I'm okay with that. It's a short-term rivalry. And so I'm hoping they could make it a little more personal before their shows, before their match. I'm hoping that we get to see Roxanne Perez on TNA. And ladies and gentlemen, I think TNA is going to be talking about this very much because Jordan Grace is back on WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, that's one of our debuts / return, because she made her debut before and now she makes a return to WWE. So that's crazy. Jordan Grace is back and she will be facing Roxanne Perez for her championship. No, not the Knockouts title. I wish it was for both titles, but it's not, because why would they do that? Why would they let Roxanne win the TNA Knockouts championship? She's not in TNA, and Jordan Grace is not part of WWE. So why would they do that? It was stupid when they did it with AEW and Impact Wrestling. Winner take all, and it didn't really do anything for Impact Wrestling. I haven't seen a lot of AEW guys come to Impact Wrestling when they're doing their own little Forbidden Door, having their AAA guys show up. I don't see a lot of that. I don't see a lot of AEW guys showing up. I don't see a lot of WWE guys showing up either. But maybe now that could start. Maybe. And Cedric Alexander put a tweet, and he says he wants to have one more match with the X Division champion, Mustafa Ali. Will we get that? Mustafa Ali is not part of WWE. But we could have Cedric Alexander fight versus Mustafa Ali for the X Division championship if the WWE lets their wrestler goes to TNA and do the same thing what Jordan Grace is doing, fight for the TNA's championship. That would be crazy to see as well. We will see what happens here. I'm happy that there's like a teamwork between Impact Wrestling and WWE. That's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Ava and Sexy Red. I still don't know who she is. She's some girl that likes to twerk. Every time she does an entrance, she twerks. When she talked to Trick Williams and Javon Evans, she twerks. What's up with this woman with twerking? What's up with people shaking their butts? I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, we got Ava and Miss Sexy Red was revealing the NXT's Women's North American Championship. And Sexy Red was just waving around. She was showing everybody. It wasn't really good for the camera because you're wagging it around, so we can't see it. But we got Tatum Paxley crawling into the ring like a creepy woman and grabs that championship. We have a tug of war between Sexy Red and Tatum Paxley until Midget came out and attacked Tatum Paxley. And now we got the match started between Mia Yim and Tatum Paxley. The crazy thing for Mia Yim, she did the pounce. And you know whose move that was? Keith Lee. I think it's her husband. I think that's her husband. I don't think that's her fiance or boyfriend. I think that's her husband. I want to see Keith Lee back in NXT. If they're bringing people back or making some people make their debuts here on NXT, bring Keith Lee back, man. Jesus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Mark Henry is done with AEW. We don't know if Mark Henry will come to another wrestling promotion or he's done. Is he retired? I think he will announce if he was retired. I don't think he's retired, but people want to see him in WWE. One more last run in the WWE. I would love to see him in WWE or TNA, but I don't know if he's going to wrestle. When he was in WWE before, when Mark Henry was in WWE before his last run, he wasn't wrestling. So, in AEW, he wasn't wrestling. So I don't know if he's going to wrestle or he's just going to have like an office job. Like some other old school guys. Well, mentioned in Times of Past was a pretty decent match, and I believe Jada Parker came out to watch the match. She's already qualified for the ladder match for Battlegrounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Mitchin, and I'm happy for that because she's getting used now. Not like she did in SmackDown. She's not getting used. She's getting used, and now she's going to be on the PLE NXT Battleground for the first ever NXT Women's North American Championship. Next match, we got Ridge Holland versus Riley Osborne to finally end this no trusting Ridge Holland thing. Ridge Holland was about to snap and whack Riley Osborne with the steel steps, but Thea Hale stopped him. Calm down. Don't use the steel steps. And Ridge Holland gets the win with they call it different, but I call it Rampage. He did a Rampage DDT like Paige does. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, and Ridge Holland was going to try to shake Riley Osborne's hand, but he did not want to shake his hand. Riley Osborne did not want to shake his hand. But then backstage, I think everybody still doesn't trust Ridge Holland because Riley Osborne doesn't trust him still. And Duke Hudson, I forgot what he said. But he walked away, and then Thea Hale says she has a big match with Jasmine Nix. She can't have this drama, so she walked away. It's not because of Ridge Holland or Riley Osborne. She has to be focused for next week. And then Ridge Holland, he came out to talk about that match was crazy and all that stuff. He wanted to see is everything okay. And Andre Chase kind of lied, saying, yeah, everything's okay. But everybody is getting a little upset about Ridge Holland. And it feels like Ridge Holland is it feels like he's trying to break up the Chase U. It kind of feels like it. Big Joseph doesn't think that. He still thinks that Mr. Ridge Holland is trying to change. So, let's see what happens. Josh Briggs had a video, and then Shawn Spears looks like he wants to take his anger and make him get angry. Then we had the OC versus Edris and Malik Blade. And ladies and gentlemen, the bad luck continues because Edris accidentally got bumped off the apron into Reese. And then she has got rushed into the trainer's office because she got bumped. And the bad luck still continues. The winner of that match was the OC. I thought it was a pretty decent match. The OC gets the win. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the OC gets attacked by the tag team champion Axiom and Nathan Frazier. They got attacked, and they issue a challenge, or accepted a challenge. You want the tag team titles? You get one at Battlegrounds. So it will be the OC versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier at Battlegrounds. So that's going to be interesting to see. Lola Vice is going to get ready for her NXT Underground at Battlegrounds against Shayna Baszler, against Ariana Grace. I don't know how that works. How are you getting ready for your match when you're facing Ariana Grace? She's not a cage fighter. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, the winner of that match was Lola Vice. I think they're ready to do some swear words because Ariana Grace, when she got challenged by Lola Vice in the backstage in the locker room, she said the O-S-H-I-T. I don't know if I'm allowed to spell it. But she said that, but they censor it, of course. But Are they ready to say bad words now, WWE? There's some things that they had to censor. Even AEW does the same thing. And TNA as well. But we got a rematch between Dante Chen versus Lexis King, because Lexis King thinks Dante Chen's win from last week was a fluke. And Dante Chen kind of proved that it was a fluke, because Dante Chen just beats Lexis King once again. Then we had I guess I didn't put the main event in there. We had Kalani Jordan versus Jordan Grace. Kalani Jordan versus Sin Ray Claire for the last spots of the North American Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Kalani Jordan. And then we got the Gallus guys, Joe Coffey and Mark Coffey. For some reason, Wolfgang is not there. We don't know where he's at. Versus Trick Williams and Javon Evans. I thought it was a pretty decent tag team. I thought it was pretty decent. These guys are good as a tag team. But the winner of that match was Trick Williams and Javon Evans. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Last Legend came out. Javon said it's not my problem. So he put his hands up. He says, I got no problem with you. And Last Legend high five Sexy Red. If you guys didn't know, Sexy Red was in the corner of Trick Williams and Javon Evans. And I believe she helped them out, because I think one of the Gallus guys, Joe Coffey or Mark Coffey, was about to hit them with one of the NXT title, but Sexy Red took that title from them. So she high-fived with Last Legend, and Last Legend told Trick, be honest, are you the one that attacked Noam Dar and Oro Mensah? Trick Williams was about to talk. Well, he said some words. He was about to say something. He was about to say he's going to be honest, but the lights goes out. And then lights when it comes back on, and the fans are going nuts. I didn't see because the camera wasn't showing, but there was a guy attacked Trick Williams. Last Legend fell out of the ring. She got hurt as well, but nobody knows who this guy is because this guy was pounding Trick Williams, and the camera can't see his face until he pops up, and it was Ethan Page. All ego. Oh my God. Ethan Page is in NXT, and he's the one that attacked Noam Dar and Oro Mensah. Not Trick Williams. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the fans were saying, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. And then Ethan Page says, yeah, I'm going to do that. And he whooped that trick. He attacked him again. And then he picks up the NXT Championship. Will Ethan Page be the next #1 contender for the NXT's championship? So that's going to happen right there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I think it's a pretty decent NXT. We got Jordan Grace showing up. We got Ethan Page showing up. It's awesome. I thought it was great. And let's see if WWE actually could use Ethan Page more better than AEW did. Because we haven't seen Ethan Page wrestle on AEW for a while. Now he comes in NXT, makes a big impact. Let's see if they can deliver. That's all for today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow for AEW results. Let's see what AEW can do. Their Double or Nothing happened. Let's see what's aftermath. That's all for today. Time is out. Bye.